the whole process of painting, I think the most important thing is to have a subject come upon you, not you think up something you're supposed to be doing. I think if you're somewhere and you see something and it sort of tweaks a little bit, then as you observe it more, you see a purpose in committing yourself to a painting of this subject. We were in Cozumel, Mexico, and I had my paints there, some watercolors, and started doing a bit of sketching and discovered that I really liked the shape of banana leaves and tropical plants and so on. And they just sort of, they invite you to describe them because they're so basic, almost abstract shapes, but also then light from various times of the day. Early in the morning, you'll get sort of a fresh green, crispy kind of a blue sky, nice light minty greens. Late afternoon, golden, rich, yellowy light. Sun's beating down, it's warm. Then when I'm back in the studio, then I have that memory of the color, of the heat, the sounds in my mind. And then in the studio, I try to convert that to the painting, which sort of distills that sensation and then hopefully gives that back to the viewer, the person observing the painting afterwards. It's all about translation of my experiences to the viewer. What you produce on the canvas is a distilled version of what you see, and then you produce the painting, and it goes out to the observer, and the observer then can see exactly what the feeling is that I was having. Hopefully, if I did it properly, we'll get the feeling that I have when I was viewing the banana tree or whatever it is. There should be elements of it that are just familiar, that people don't realize that they have this sort of a sense of familiarity within them to absorb what I'm sending out. And then through the process of doing a sketch, then you get into the sort of inking it onto the canvas, you get back, you look at it, then you commit color. I work in oil. I use a variety of mediums that I mix together, and I suppose you'd call the technique glazing. So what I do is I'll do an overall color mass on the canvas, then I'll paint on that, then I'll let that dry, then I'll put another coat on, tone it all down with the color, bring up the paints again with solid paint, tone that down again, and keep going back and forth on it. And what happens is the colors change because I'll put a tinted color on top and it will change the colors underneath. So therefore then when I add the other one, they're multiplying the variety of colors that I'm getting on the canvas. Then I let that totally dry before I do anything else. How do you know when a painting is finished? When you keep trying to go back to the painting to do something to it, and you keep erasing what you do. Once you get to the point where you cannot do any more harm, that's when a painting's finished.